Welcome everyone to today. I'm going to show you something interesting about redstone. Let me just do this really quickly. Okay, that should have gotten rid of some scratches and stuff that occurs in my videos. Anyway, I saw this one video. I forgot the name. I think it's Generic B. Yeah, that's the name. You may be subscribed to him, you may not. I'm actually gonna tell you while I stare at this button. Actually go into third person and do this and stuff. Okay, so with a piston, with okay, anyway, I just made a T flip-flop. I learned how to do it finally, and I wanted to show you guys it because I did not know how to make it, and it'd be a useful thing to know. So essentially what a T flip-flop is in a simple way of telling it, it converts a button into a lever. So, you know, levers don't really look good on stone walls or just regular walls. See how that, like, combines in and looks a bit better than what a lever would? Some people don't really care, but I do. I care. I like it. It also works with pressure plates. So, you walk on a pressure plate and it like, does whatever you want, what the output says. Okay. And that will convert the pressure plate into a lever as well. So, I can demonstrate that all right in front of your eyes. Okay, so here we go. Let me just show you this output system over here. So, of course you can see the redstone stuff back there a little bit. But this would be generally lowered one more block. But that is not important. So you'll be able to see the pistons. But this is just a rough idea of what it'd be like. I don't know why I put those there. So I can access these chests. And if I push the button, bam, I cannot reach that anymore. Nope, I just can't. So if I go and press the button again, guess what? It goes back. So let me show you the crazy redstone to this. It's pretty simple, actually. There we go. So the main piece of this is the T flip-flop right here. This piece right here is what causes the switch between the levers. So this is what converts it. Now this is the smart part of it. This is basically to send a long pulse into a shorter pulse. So essentially, this piston moves so quick, and this is a sticky piston, by the way. So if I remove that block, it is a sticky piston. And this moves so quick. Here, maybe I can show you this. So if I get at the right angle, watch the piston. It does not retract this block. But when you press it again, watch it again. Hold on, let me get into position. Sorry to position it fine. I'll just tear out the wall a bit. Okay, here we go. It retracts it. So, it is a very useful device. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you basically how to make this. This is a pretty compact and small design. In fact, this is how small I could make it. In fact, this is just the wire for the button. It's just the wire for the button. That's it. That's seriously it. So, if I press this, the door was a little bit trickier, but I did it. I got the door to work. See, it stays open, see? And then I even got the wire to come on this side, too. So you know how, like, in multiplayer, like, you try and open an iron door and then it closes in front of your face and you just glitch through it, and, like, yeah, it's just really annoying. Well, now, say it's like this, you're like, oh, dang, push, walk through, hit, lock your friends out. They try and open it, you close it. It does have a bit of a delay, but that's fine. So let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and make probably the same thing over there, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the wiring of it, because this is a useful thing. So these are the two inputs for the button. So there's one button right here, and there's one button right here. And it powers the same line, which is absolutely fine. And it goes down to here, which I have blocked off, and to the real contraption parts. And I put a piece of glowstone here so no mobs would spawn. And yeah, so let me take you through it. So basically, repeaters have ticks, and so do torches. So every torch you have is one tick. So that's one tick, and that's two tick. Okay? So this is the part that slows the button down. Now repeater, this is the repeater's natural state. That is one tick. You right click it, that's two ticks. And that's three ticks. So essentially, this is going at two ticks. So when you press the button, the current goes down here, splits into two, and this current goes into here, turning this, turning this torch on for a very split second. So one tick essentially, which is like no time at all. 4 ticks, it doesn't work as well as 3 ticks. So as that goes into that state, and then that turns on, 1 tick later from this repeater, since redstone is instant besides torches and repeaters, it will change this piston. So I'm sorry if I'm explaining this very complicated, but when this turns on for a split second, that will send power to this block, and redstone can, like, how should I say this? Redstone torches send power into block and into a block, and the block now has power. Sorry, my phone just lit up. And I'll just demonstrate that really quickly. The redstone current lights up because it travels through this block and goes into that redstone. And yeah, so that turns on for a split second, then instantly shuts off from that. And that creates that random block effect that floats in the air. Then you click it again, it comes back. And now let me show you this. So this is my outputs. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do with a flat map because I could only go down this far. And yeah, so what this is, I'm going to destroy some of it. You have to send power into the block of the door. Like, this block will trigger that door. So you have to send power into that block. So what I had at first was just a redstone current coming over here. And I realized, oh wait, I can't send power into the block. Because for redstone, unlike repeaters, redstone, if you have a current facing into the block, that will, like, send power into the block. If you have it like that, it won't. So that was my problem with this redstone here. So if I was gonna originally have it like this. No, that would not work. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. So I had to think of an alternative method. And as you saw with the cobblestone block, all I had to do was, okay, so what I had to do is I had to bring the wire all the way along like that. And that's a torch bringing, like, turning this on, so this door is on right now, which it isn't supposed to be, and that's okay. So that was my problem. Since this torch is always on, I need to invert the signal. So what I did is I placed cobblestone block there, and since this redstone goes into the block, it will, like, send power to it, so this will work. And that sends redstone to this block, turns this torch off, and makes the door close. So I'm gonna go ahead and build it here, and yeah, don't worry about lag if I get any lag spikes. So let me go ahead and press it, and it works. It's awesome. Yeah, see, there's a bit of a delay for the redstone, like the button. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a wall. Yeah, just a plain old simple wall. And I'm gonna decide where to put the door, and I want to make one longer so I can have a center right there. Right? Oh no! Okay, one shorter, I guess. Let me just count it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the very center right there. So I was right. So 5 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, let me just... I'll just stick this door in the corner, I guess. So let me just get a door out. There we go. If I right-click it, it won't open. So, what I'm going to do for the sake of this experiment, say if you put a button there, that's how long the door normally stays open. But I'm going to put this button more like over here. And I will show you why. Now, remember over here how it was affecting the wall width? Well, I'll still do it over here, but it depends on your room size. So, like, right here. Am I right? Yep. So, your wall can come all the way out to there. Or if you're, like, really fancy with redstone, you can have, like, a one-wide path. And stick your button right there, and then have all your wiring out here. And that'd be my preferred method. Because the button's just, like, right there, and you walk up, press it, and then you walk through. So, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to put the button there. So, now you need to start wiring up this button. So, that button will send power to this block, which will pick, this redstone will pick it up. There we go. So, now what I like to do is I like to hide it underground, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to have all the redstone shown. So, I'm going to remove that wall. So, what you need to do is just bring your redstone current out, and you can make it shorter afterwards. I just like to have the current out. And I'm going to go ahead and split the current right here. And let's see, I need a repeater. Repeater. So, repeater there, set to 3. That's 3. And let's see, I can shorten that wire. And let's put the torch there. And redstone there. Hold on, will that work? Okay, so you can have it like that. That's a simpler way. So, more compact, better. Awesomeness. So, now... Now I'm going to move this over one, because that's a little bit hard to do. Hold on. Bam. Okay, so... Now... I'm going to have the redstone like that. There we go. And then redstone power going to there. Wait. This one's a bit confusing. See, I normally do this stuff more like off camera. Okay, so I guess it goes to there. So 3. I'm gonna go ahead and test this out quickly. And see. That should do it. No, okay, that just made a RS NOR latch. So, I'm just gonna tell you, for the sake of this video, I'll probably figure it out later. And I'm sorry this video is getting long, I just want to fit it all into one video. So, just go with my old design. Just go with my old design. I think it's a bit better. It's a bit easier. So, let me just... There we go. It's not as compact, but the redstone will be simpler. I could probably mess with it a bit and definitely compact it a lot more. So, I bet I could put it there, but... And then have the power go up to there, but that'd be, like I said, a lot more complicated. So, now, I'm just gonna make the split. So that's 3. I'm gonna have the current run up to there. And now, I believe I can... Oh yeah, that's right, the diagonal thing. So I'm gonna put the piston there, put a block there, and go ahead and place a torch there. And then I'm gonna put a block there. And there we go. This is my output system. And I want it to do that door over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and have the wire all be able to be seen. A terrible way if you want to wire up a door. So let me just count this, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. Now let's try this. Let's try this crazy contraption. There we go. It works. So now I can have an aerial view. Let me just hook up. Let's see. What should I hook up to this to make it easy to see? I guess I'll hook up just a pressure plate. Okay. So I can just drop an item on this and you'll be able to see the whole process. You can see the torches and everything. So here I go. Wasn't that cool? Okay, here we go again. Watch the whole thing in progress. Doesn't really take that long, so watch again. So the current will come from right here and go into there first, turning that on, making the piston go. The current will come through there, and yeah, just yes. And boop. Yeah, that was pretty cool. From that distance, I didn't even see that torch go on. So let me. If you look, you didn't even see this torch come on. That's how fast it went. Okay. So it works with pressure plates too. And let's see. I want to try and mess with some more redstone and show you a useful thing called a bud switch. So I'll mess with that and show you the design. Okay, so I finally got the bud switch done. That was bad. I had to search up videos for it, but I finished it. As you see, if I place a random block, it will trigger this piston. That's cool. Did I include a torch? No, I didn't. Okay. But I did it. So I'm gonna wait for this grass to die. But anyway, no, I'm not. So it won't go from diagonal stuff, but right where the piston is, it will detect stuff. That's pretty cool. So, what can you do with this? Well, you can make an automatic wheat farming detector. So, say, let me see here. Yep, it's under tools. If I get like this, don't want that. And then I plant seeds. Seeds will be in miscellaneous, right? Materials. Okay, yep, seeds. Plant. It just forced updated. I mean, like, it updated that. And then if I grow it, it will detect it too. And then destroying it will detect too. So what have people done with this? So they have dispensers, like, actually, this far away. Although it's only one wide, so it'd be like that. And you stand right here, and every other dispenser, there'd be like bone meal in this one, and seeds in this one. And let me just demonstrate. Once you do that, it'd shoot a piece of bone meal out, and you'd only have one in your inventory, so that slot would be gone. So then you use that, this bone meal will be gone, another seed shoots out, and there'd be like an automatic piston harvester thing here. So you just hold right click and it's an automatic machine. And it's pretty cool. So say that you wanted to detect a player is like, yeah, gonna mine up something. It had to be a too high wall, I think. Yeah, it had to be a too high wall to the ceiling. So that you're making a CTM map. And you want to like detect and see if a player like mines that block. Okay, you can go ahead and do that. And say that you want TNT to go off. I just made a block update. God dang it. Okay. Say that you want a piece of TNT to go off. Okay, fine. Piece of TNT. Cool. So you can kill the player. That is awesome. So, let's go ahead. Oh, I want to escape. Yeah. Aw, oh, dang it. Oh, hold on, everyone. Okay, sorry about that. My friend just called. Yeah. And he's spending the night. Anyway, let's go ahead and place a repeater here. You saw me mine out the block. So just set off a piece of TNT. And boom. And then that would probably kill the player and stuff like that. But there's plenty of uses for a bud switch. Like what Etho did with the sheep farm. Where if the sheep ate the wool, the sheep would fall down with a piston. And then if the grass would grow back, the piston would shoot the sheep up. And it means the sheep is ready to be sheared. So there's plenty and plenty of ways to like interpret this and like make this into an awesome thing. Like a map, like a CTM map. You place the wool and like TNT explodes everywhere and you lose everything. You place the very last one. Beep, boom. That would that I would rage so bad. Watch that be in a map now that I said that. Watch that be in a map. So, this bud switch, I'll show you how to make it, and then I gotta go. I gotta get ready for bed. Okay, so, what you do is you place the piston wherever you want the block to be sent. Place a block there, right in front of this one. Dig down one. I need a torch. Get a torch. And this block's going to come over here, so just get a signal out. You could put it right there, but I want it right there. And just make the block go up 2. And, yep. Actually, right there it needs to go up. Oh, lag. I'm sorry. Okay, so, right where this piston is, make sure you're right above it with the block. Put the torch. Put a block on top of the torch. Put a block right next to the torch. And yeah, put that there. Go down 1 block. There we go. And only to find out I put this up 1 too high, right? Yeah. Dang it, I had it right the first time. I tend to get stuff wrong sometimes. Don't worry, everybody does it. It's a simple fix. Okay. Redo it. Wow, lag. Okay, my memory starts to go down. Okay, then place a repeater there, along with a piece of redstone. And there you go, you got a bud switch. And this is your output wire right here. I got an output wire, and it's going to lead to this TNT that needs a repeater. And I don't want so much, because all these creations are probably going to be destroyed. But, yeah, here we go. And I forgot the repeater, of course. Repeater, here we go. So, this is what it'd be like. Okay, hold on. I believe a diamond block is the last one. So, that'd be under miscellaneous, right? No, it would be blocks. Okay. Okay. I got the last wool. Ah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the? That doesn't normally happen, but okay. Yes, I got the last wool. Whoa! And then you die. Yeah, that'd be an epic CTM map. That would, you'd never win. Well, you win for a split second, then you lose. That would make me rage. Anyway, this video is getting long, and I have to go to bed, so see you guys later.